welcome to another video. I kind of messed up today, and I'm actually extremely disappointed in myself. Um, I'm going to explain to you exactly what happened, and um, yeah. So this was actually my analysis on the Discord. I have a free Discord, link in the description where I post trade ideas. I post a bunch of free stuff, free PDFs. Right, I'm just throwing a bunch of knowledge out. And here was just a little trade. This was a little analysis. This was a little trade idea. Oh, I was anticipating for the upcoming trading day, right? So what I initially wrote down, analysis for tomorrow. I want to see lower prices. The sell side that's accumulated by Friday's low looks too clean, right? So that was obviously I was talking about Friday's low, right? So one thing that I did teach on one of my videos is that when it comes to the draw liquidity, you need to ask yourself, is price uh where is price closest to, right? That's the first thing you ask yourself, where is price closest to, and which highs and lows have the most accumulated money, right? In this case, you can clearly see that Friday's low is extremely accumulated in comparison to Monday's high. So I was anticipating this as the target, right? And that's exactly what, obviously I did screenshot this a couple minutes prior to, this target getting reached, but yeah, it looked really good, and I'm going to explain to you why, um, how it is that I entered and how it is that I messed up. Um, so coming in here, this was actually, we can clearly see that we have an SMT right here, which is just promotes more bearishness in my opinion, right? Obviously, since we did have the higher time frame SMT did occur on ES, you obviously want to focus on ES, right? Because it's going to give the most, probably going to have the better expansion, right? So now coming in here, we swept London's liquidity, right? So once we swept London's liquidity, I knew that there was nothing really um, needed anymore for price to target when it comes to buy side, right? So I knew that all the buy side objective has been met as of now. Right, so uh I'm gonna be anticipating this as the market make as the beginning of the market maker model, right? This would be the smart money reversal, and then I'm just gonna be trying to enter off the right side of the curve, just ride the wave, right? And if you check out, I have a PDF in the description, right, where I talk about this model and how you're supposed to be riding the market maker waves, right? And this case is what I was attempting to do so, right? But just because you're riding a market maker wave, it doesn't mean that you just enter clumsily. That doesn't mean you enter clumsy. I personally entered extremely clumsy, right? So the first trade that I did take, I did enter prior to 9:30, right, which is not that good, right? Since today we didn't have 8:30 news, right? Typically you want to wait for volatility injection before entering the trade. Right, so here this was actually an entry I took prior to 9:30 volatility, which was the first mistake that I made, right? That was just me being impatient because I saw this, right? So once we came in here, I came in, got stopped out, right? NQ took out this high, ES failed to do so, right? So once I saw that we were failing to take out this high, I entered aggressively on this candle, and I put my stop loss like around here because I was anticipating a lot more volatility, right? But this is not my entry model, right? My entry model actually occurred right here, right? Um, but I just was extremely impatient and I was just clumsy, right? So it ended up costing me, a couple bags today, right? And then boom, coming in afterwards, right? As you can see, we clearly hit that sell side objective that I was anticipating. This was that entry. This would have been my entry. I would have been in a crazy top tick right here. That wick right here. That is my entry model. And I just did not take it because I had a lot of fear, which sucks, but it's part of the game. So yeah, so then we came in here, targeted the sell side, and boom. So I was right, but I wasn't patient, so it doesn't really matter if you're right. Okay, so yeah, that was my little trade recap. If you want more, um, if you want more information on, if you're someone who's struggling to trade, if you're someone who needs a little bit of guidance, I want to help people out for free. I'm not gonna, take anything. I have a free PDF. I have a free community. And if you're interested, you can check it out. If you're not, it's cool, right? But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. I would really appreciate it.